All right, Saint Earth, you welcome.
Can
You're
you
to
guys see me
visit
well?
us. Yeah, we can see you, brother. We can see you. You
Good,
look handsome. Yeah,
good. Thanks, man. Good to meet everybody. Hope everyone's
yeah,
as excited about this project as I am.
yeah. We're super excited, and we are very happy to welcome you to our lounge. And the recording is already started. And for us to
Great.
start the AMA, um, would like to tell us a brief introduction about yourself. Your journey so far. Into the you know crypto space.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I work full time in the healthcare industry, but I've been a crypto enthusiast since 2017. Been fascinated by it, been buying it ever since, and really been fascinated by the potential of crypto to really disrupt traditional systems, especially in areas like finance and travel. So after dabbling in several projects, I realized the space kind of needed something grounded in real life utility, not just the hype. So that's when the idea of Travelmore or Timor was born. I wanted to blend freedom, fun, financial upside into one clean meme coin ecosystem for travelers and vegans alike.
Amazing, amazing. That's really interesting to see your background. How you came to this space is really, 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 really an interesting journey. Yeah. So thanks for sharing your background with us, and would like to know. During my discussion with you, we talked about. You told me of your previous project and how you were scammed. By a group of people just in that project. So. Um, can you tell us what happened and
Yeah,
how that experience, shaped your approach with Timo?
yeah, absolutely. Unfortunately, I was scammed by somebody pretending to be Moonshot support. Again, this meme coin, Travelmore Timor, was launched on Moonshot, which is a US based app. Um, we can get more into how it can be bought otherwise later. Uh, but as far as when I got scammed, I lost everything, not just all of my Timor, but everything that I had put into marketing in on my Moonshot wallet as well. But I didn't want to let that kill the vision. So that's when I bought back in, relaunched the community, and decided to make everything fully transparent. I bought everything back from a fresh wallet. So there's no dev wallet at this time. And if anybody knows from the US about Moonshot, if you create a coin on Moonshot on the dev wallet, you would get contributions back as far as like commission fees when people make trades. So I'm so passionate about this project that I decided I don't care about those extra fees. I want to make this work. And like I said, that experience taught me really how crucial security, communication, and community trust really is. And now these are the foundations of what Timor is built upon.
Oh, that's really, in fact, I'm really, 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 sad to hear what happened to you. But at the same time, I'm very glad to see you here today. I would have very
Of course.
fresh, amazing projects, amazing project. Based on your past experience, you possibly might have, had a little trust issue, which is very common in the crypto space. And when
Most
someone
definitely.
have a trust issue, yeah, the way you got a trust issue is a very big, it's a very big problem. So, given what you've gone through, how is trust, how is travel more, building credibility and and long-term investment confidence? Hope you got it.
So if anybody knows how Moonshot works when you create a coin on it, uh, liquidity pool is burned, ownership is renounced, zero taxes other than the fees that you pay for trading wherever you're trading through. Um, and the community really holds all the power. It's not me. I'm just leading the charge with the idea. We are constantly visible through voice AMAs like this one, public updates, and transparent dev actions. Again, me being the dev at this time. Timor is really what I'm trying to make a true comeback story at this point. I'm here every day proving it's legit.
Amazing, amazing. That's really interesting. Seeing how you bounce back. Haven't had that challenge. Being scammed. With a trust issue. That I remember when I was discussing with you. You told me you don't want someone that's gonna scam you. That's really sad because you've had trust issue, so to speak. But I'm glad that you bounce back. So my third question for you is, let's now talk more about travel more. Let's go deep into it. Look at the
Sounds
core
good.
future of the project. So, what is the core vision behind the travel more, and how does it differentiate itself from other travel related crypto projects? Because there are a lot of them today.
Yes, way too many, right? The core vision here with Timor is simple. Make Timor the go-to coin for travelers, demers, and meme lovers. Unlike other travel tokens trying to build complex booking engines, we're community first, meme native, ultra agile, right? So we want to become the Solana token people recognize when they think of freedom, flight, and finance.
Great, 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 great. You know, uh, and I was like kind of thinking, based on this question I asked you, maybe in the future, possibly, if you can have a booking site, more like a booking application, because uh, this is what your project is basically based on. What do you think about that?
Oh yeah, well look, initially Timor, it's going to be used for giveaways, community rewards, limited edition NFT airdrops, but definitely for the long term. Again, I am here for the long term for the organic growth. We're looking at travel discounts, affiliate booking perks, and collaborations with real world travel brands.
Interesting, interesting, interesting. So, now, could you like walk us through the utilities of the Timo token? You know, is it just for travel payment, or are there other, broader use cases?
As far as like gapping the real world travel services and blockchain technology.
Come again, please.
I said, are you speaking as far as like how like Timor bridges the gap between real world travel services and blockchain technology?
Yeah, yeah. What
Okay.
I'm really, talking about, the use case, of the
Well,
project, the core utilities, of the
well,
team of project. Yeah.
at this time we're starting with meme driven attention and building toward real world partnerships, not the other way around. Our aim is to integrate Timor into affiliate platforms and use Solana's low fees to enable instant micro rewards like discounts or referrals when you book or travel. And as anybody knows, the travel industry is booming, especially after COVID.
Exactly, exactly. Basically, people travel every day. There's no day that people don't travel. So, it's something that, people does every day. You understand? Yeah, it's really booming. So now, how does, Timo, try to, bridge the gap between real world travel services and blockchain technology?
That's kind of what I was just talking about with you.
All right,
We're
all
like
right.
like I said, we're starting meme driven first, then working towards real world partnerships, not the other way around, right? And then if anybody knows, meme coins are blowing up right now. Bitcoin is reaching new all time highs. We all know the altcoin cycle is going to be following once people are going to be cashing out those profits of Bitcoin. So That's where we're starting here to just kind of gain that attention. And then again, our aim is to integrate Timor into other platforms and then be able to that people use to book and travel.
Interesting, interesting, interesting. Now let's just look at, the tokenomics aspects of the project. Can you explain the tokenomics of travel more, and how is this structured, and do you have any measures to prevent what happened to your last project? Such as mm, rugging or manipulation of the chart.
So as far as yeah, the tokenomics, if actually you want, it's on the website. You can scroll up there a little bit. So Timor, if anybody knows about creating a coin on Moonshot, Timor has a 1 billion token supply, no taxes, and now no dev wallet. The liquidity pool is going to be fully burned. So, and like I said, at this point, ownership is renounced, meaning no one can alter the contract. It's as anti-rug and Deegan proof as possible.
Nice, nice, I'm just looking at it here from my screen, seeing the total supply, the liquidity, full bond, and ownership renounced. That's really interesting. That's really interesting. So, is there anything like, staking or reward mechanism?
Yeah,
Uh,
most as far as like rewards mechanisms and like being able to benefit long-term holders.
exactly.
Yeah, yes, definitely. Staking is definitely being explored for holders to vote on decisions and earn exclusive NFT travel perks. We're not forcing utility too fast, but we are focused on long-term engagement at this time.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Long time engagement. That's I see it like you're planning for the future. You understand? Building for the future. That's interesting. Then, do you have any smart contracts audit that is completed, or maybe in progress? If
We
so, where can we find out as a community?
Yes, we are currently undergoing internal audits and working with Moonshot and Solana tools to confirm transparency. Once completed, results will be posted on our website and Twitter. Um, and at that time, everyone will be able to access that.
So basically, now we have to keep an eye for that. Like, wait for it, anticipate its release, right?
Yes, yes. Like I said, currently undergoing and working with Moonshot and Solana tools to confirm the transparency. First, I need to get a little bit more transaction and get other things moving. But again, that is one of the plates I am currently juggling out of many.
All right. That's a nice thing. I am a community. We're gonna keep an eye on that. So we're gonna be on the lookout. Yes, very important for us.
Good, good.
While you were explaining earlier, you talked about partnership. How you're exploring partnership. So let's just,
Oh,
you
most
know,
definitely. That's and like I said, that's really the core vision of not just what Timor is about. We're not just here. I know everyone is here to make money, just like me, but it's also about building community here for me. So as far as uh, being able to partner up with different like travel agencies, airlines, hospitality platforms, different things like that. I've already started early conversations with travel bloggers and different influencer marketers. And like I said, once Timor gains more traction, we'll be pushing into partnerships and with travel startups and platforms.
oh, interesting, interesting. Earlier I made a suggestion that as the project progress, Maybe time will come. You're gonna have something like a booking site, booking, um, sorry, website, that people can, actually, go and, book some flights. Then you would have, become an established company. But in case that happen, your users, customers, be able to use Timor, to book flights, hotels, or even maybe earn travel discounts.
Oh, yes, most definitely. Like one example, we're exploring affiliate integrations where users booking flights or stays through our partnerships get a percentage back in Timor and gain early access to exclusive drops that way.
Sounds great. Sounds great. Sounds great. That's really, really interesting. That's interesting. So, how scalable is the Travelmore ecosystem? You know, are you
Yeah,
planning to expand beyond travel in the future? Integrate other things into the project?
most definitely here. Travel is just the beginning. Timor can evolve into a cultural meme layer token that branches into digital identity, rewards, merch drops, and even gamified experiences.
Wow, that's interesting. That's interesting. That's interesting. So, we've been able to take a look at the partnership, the use case and the ecosystem. Now,
Mhm.
it will be appropriate for us to look at the security aspect because, security is the foundation of every project because when the investors are really, when they feel secure about your project, they are more likely to buy and also to bring others into the project. So, Sin, considering your past experience, what specific steps have you taken, to ensure that travel more is safe from rug pulls or internal mismanagement?
So at this time, Timor, like I said, it's as Deegan proof as possible. Liquidity is burned, ownership is renounced, and no dev wallet exists. After being scammed, I deleted that wallet and repurchased everything I had initially had from a fresh wallet here. So, like I said, even though I'm leading the charge, I'm also just a holder of Timor, just like everyone hopefully will be here soon. But I have made everything completely transparent with that. And the reasoning why is because there's nothing hidden and the contract is locked and open source.
Exactly. That's interesting. That's interesting. Okay. Okay. So, my next question to you is, is there, I know you're the one running the project now, but is there anything like multi-signatured wallets, uh, you know, um,
Like
DAO,
a DOA like governance thing to that we were talking about?
yeah, like I'm talking about, is there anything like multi-signature wallet? Multi-signature wallet is more like security steps, project takes, to ensure the security of the project, where there are multiple signatures in a particular wallet, that allows, prevents unauthorized transaction and the rest. So is there anything like that? You know, or something like DAO governance, that allow the community, to have a say in the project, making important
Ah,
decisions.
okay. So while we're not a formal DAO just yet, like I said, this is community led here. Decisions about marketing, partnerships, and direction are already being guided by community feedback. I'm really trying to interact and socialize with the community as much as I can through Telegram, through X, and I'm hearing everything I can and putting that into application as Timor grows. And and as we grow, a DAO governance layer is definitely on the table.
Nice. That's interesting. We can't wait for that because um that gives us we the community gives us a say in the project. You know, also gives us the privilege to make important decisions for the project. So, I know you've experienced fraud before. So, how do you plan to do with that now in the future in case such occurs again? In this space that is full of fraud, full of rug pulls, full of scams, how do you plan to deal with those negative aspects of this crypto space?
Well, like I said in the beginning, Timor, I initially got scammed myself. I've been scammed many times in my life, probably won't be the last, just like many of us, maybe. But as far as for me, the way I deal with FUD, it's simple, with facts and presence. I'm always visible on Telegram and addressing concerns. The best defense against FUD is showing up consistently, delivering, and keeping receipts. That's what I do, and I'm here every day to prove it.
And I can say right now, you are indeed, you are indeed proving that, yes, you are indeed proving that. So, looking at the website now, I can see your roadmap. So let's just take a look at the roadmap. So, what are the next key milestones on the Travelmore roadmap?
Yeah, yeah. So next steps include staking, exclusive NFT passport airdrops, affiliate booking partnerships, and cross-platform expansion. And like I said, we're also working on gamified travel challenges and merch drops.
Hmm. Hmm. That was really interesting. That was really interesting. So, when do we expect to see these things that are in the roadmap? When do we expect to see them live?
Well, I would say hopefully in the next 1 to 2 years, I see Timor becoming the go-to cultural token for travel, just like Doge is for tipping, right? Timor is going to be for movement. Whether it's solo adventures, remote work, or just vacation getaways, we're going to be there.
Exactly. Exactly. Some may feel that 2 years is still far. People in these days, not only in the crypto space, in the world in general, they like quick, now, immediately. But like as you can see from Sin, Sin is really uh
It's Sean,
really
by the way.
some
I know
short.
for many people, yeah, it's like Sean Connery, Sean. So
Yeah,
spelled weird, but pronounced Sean.
sure. Yeah, thanks for that. But take note of that, Sean. So you see, a lot of people gonna feel that it's too long, but I believe you're building for the long term. And that's
Yes.
why even in 2 years' time, we can expect that the Travelmore project is still gonna be in existence. So,
A
um,
hundred
I
percent.
know.
And like I said, like how Doge is for tipping, I'm imagining Timor is for movement. So I'm in here for the long haul.
Exactly. And have you seen that you see Timor project still be in existence for a year or two? You know. So where do you see Timor project in the next few years? Like where do you think the project is gonna be? Uh,
Well, like I said, we're talking. I'm beginning conversations with different travel influencers and promoters, starting that route, not the other way around. But like I said, I'm also in early research stages for a booking aggregator with Timor rewarded referrals. But at this time, we're more focused on lean integrations with affiliate partners before investing into a completely full build. but that is the long-term vision.
Nice one, nice one, nice one. And do you have goal, for mass adoption, more like to make sure Timor travel gets to every country, especially in countries like Africa, where has limited um, development, in terms of technology and the rest. Do you still have plans to engage people even in this continent of Africa? No.
Absolutely. By creating identity. Timor is not just a token, it's a vibe, guys. We'll use memes, travel challenges, airdrops, exclusive NFTs, and possibly an ambassador program to make holders feel like they're on a shared journey. And that, again, is the idea of what I'm creating. We're all on this journey together. I may be the dev, I created the idea, but at the end of the day, like I said, I'm just a bag holder and investor just like you guys at this time. Just here to hold the floor and ensure that this turns into something more than just another meme coin that for the moment. This is going to be a meme coin that is going to go for the long haul, just like Doge did.
Oh, nice one, nice one, nice one. So we've actually talked about, based on my suggestion, maybe I believe in future time there's gonna be a mobile app,
Hmm.
travel, booking platform, I know it's not in existence for the time being, but I know with time that's gonna come into, you know, existence. Yeah. So,
Yep.
into my final questions. So the the last but not the least, how does the travel how does the travel team? I know you're the team. Now, how do you plan to grow and engage the community beyond just price action and giveaway, but to grow the community in an organic way? How do you plan to do that?
I'm sorry, the connection cut out there. Can you repeat that?
Okay, all right. What I'm saying is, how does Travelmore project, how do you plan to grow at the same time, not only grow but engage your community? Uh,
What? Yeah, no,
not
like I was saying, we're thinking of meme contests, travel challenges, airdrops, exclusive NFTs, possibly an ambassador program to make holders feel like they're on the shared journey with us. And that's the idea, is I want this to be community driven, guys. We're all in this together.
exactly. So, Sim, you know, finally, what's one message you like to share, from your heart with the Victory Core community and potential investors that is currently listening to this great AME that we are having now?
Yeah, absolutely, guys. Look, like I said, Timor is about not just transparency and a passion for travel and a passion to memes and bring them all together. Um, look, I got rocked. I can understand with this, but I was not going to let that stop me. Timor is also resilient now. I built. Timor is now a sport, and everyone loves the story, right? It's mine, but the underdog. And if you've ever felt left behind by devs and broken pieces, it's your chance to us.
Oh, I know uh, it was my end, or I was planning to hear the last statement you made. Maybe
Sorry.
can you repeat that again? Can you repeat? I was having internet issue, during that period. Maybe can you repeat the last question? The answer. Sorry for that.
Yeah, yeah. Look, like I said, guys, look, like I said, Timor is a real comeback story for me. I got rugged, right? I scammed essentially. I did not let that stop me. So Timor is not just about traveling and combining memes and crypto enthusiasts and people who are passionate about travel and looking to not just travel more but earn more. I got rugged. I rebuilt it. Timor is now a comeback story. Not just mine, but for every underdog that's in crypto. And if you've ever felt left behind like big devs and broken promises like I have before, then this is your chance to fly with us. So grab a bag
Exactly.
of
Yeah.
Timor and hop on.
Yeah, we're gonna fly with you, brother. We're gonna fly with you, you know, to anywhere in the world, to anywhere in the world. Thank you so much. It's been a very great AMA, and actually, I know a lot of investors have enjoyed this AMA. The recording is definitely going to be out. We can actually still listen to the recording. So, Sean, I would like to take some community questions. Um, so, from the investors, if any of them got a question, so you can raise your hand if you have anything you want to ask, Sean. You know, you can raise your hand so that we can actually see what we got there. So,
Yeah, Addison, thank you so much for the questions so far, and I've really enjoyed this AMA and looking forward to really interacting with the community here.
exactly, exactly. Um, you can send your question to the chat. You can send your question to the chat. If you have any question, please send to the chat. And I think somebody just sent a question to the chat, and the question should be from I think legend also, yeah. And it said that how does travel more plan to onboard non crypto users, especially um, frequent travelers who might not be familiar with blockchain? Is that a question?
So, like I said, that's where I'm starting with really getting into early stages of talks with travel influencers and promoters, people who are actually out there, boots on the ground, traveling and doing the thing. And again, looking into partnerships with them to eventually gain more visibility for Timor, which, if hopefully more eyes start coming in, then we could start using it to move forward with the roadmap, continue marketing, continue doing more AMAs, continue doing more community contests and meme contests, and hopefully eventually get bonded on Moonshot. And if anybody, like I said, in the U.S. to get bonded on Moonshot, it needs to reach a $1 million market cap. Right now, we're currently at a $9,000 market cap, guys. If this gets to 18,000, which again, I'm not going away and I'm going to be pushing this, you've doubled your money just like that. And I'm expecting a lot more based off of the responses I've currently gotten from a lot of people in the community, especially those with travel and with the more exposure of it, we're going to be able to again introduce crypto and meme coins into people that aren't familiar with them. And they're going to recognize the benefits of it and how Timor is actually going to be something that they're going to be wanting to use and look forward to using because it's going to help them not just travel more, but like I said, earn more.
To the moon, to the moon, to the moon. Exactly. Thanks for that intelligent answer. I think I muted a guy. A guy. I think what was the name? Okay, Mouse. I muted it myself. This. Um. For you, man. Can you ask your question here?
Hey, Jim, guys. Jim Addison, James in Earth. Sorry, guys, can you hear me?
Yes, can hear you good.
It's been an amazing AMA. Before I start, I want to commend you, Sin, for this amazing project, Simo. I actually done my own research about the project, and personally, I like it. I like it. So, my question
Glad to hear
now.
that.
My question now is, you said some amazing things about this project, like, for example, how to keep the hype going on the community by,
As far as keeping the hype
by
going,
regular giveaways and contests. So, well,
yes.
now these things does not, it is not enshrined on the tokenomics. There is no it is not designed from the economics. How are we sure that this is going to continue or this is going to happen in the long run?
I'm hoping it's going to continue and go for the long run. Like I said, that's just phase two of the roadmap. There's the memes, the marketing, AMAs, community contests, different things like that. But just because it's only phase two doesn't mean it's going to go away. I'm expecting people are gonna. We've already have people making Travelmore memes with a really cool airplane. We've got a lot of creative people out there that are gaining interest in it and just kind of running with it and doing their own thing. So it's already beautiful to watch the community kind of taking Timor under their wings and the support that Timor's been gotten. Like I said, at this time, as far as anybody looking into being able to buy it, specifically if you're not in any U.S. countries, um, then you need to be able to go to Dex Screener or any other Dex Tools program that's on the Solana chain network and just put in the CA, the contract address that is in the Telegram bio, the Twitter or X, and website, and you'll be able to purchase it that way.
That's good. That's good. But that's a bit far from what I expected. For example, what I was trying to talk about is, there's nothing like the Dev wallet now that normally the percentage of the giveaways or community engagement has been mapped out for. There's nothing like that. What we have now is only your wallet address. I know there's a percentage of the token that you hold on your personal wallet. Investors might be able to be afraid that why would one person have this amount of token on his personal wallet? Nobody on chain, nobody knows you as the developer. You understand? So, how do you plan? Do you plan to probably have a community wallet where all the tokens are mapped out for maybe future purchases will be stored, or do you still want to run everything from your personal wallet?
No, I am considering making a more public wallet that can be used for that stuff. Again, we just need to kind of get visibility and traction going first. At this time, like my initial investment into Timor is any gains that I make on it, I'm not going to be looking to use it for my own personal benefit. Any gains made on my personal holdings at this time, because I will be holding the floor, any profits, any sells I make, I'm planning on completely reinvesting into Timor, into marketing more, into more giveaways, into more exclusive NFTs, into more airdrops, into more travel challenges and in real life meetups with different Timor holders, different things like that. Did that answer your question? Hello? Did I lose you guys?
Paul, allow me to mirror him again. I seems he was mirroring. Yeah, Elvis, you can continue the question, brother. Elvis,
I'm
Are there
sorry, I'm having my teacher has been rugging. I'm sorry. Probably I'll just join your community. Maybe you address me there. For now, I'm not. I didn't hear a thing. I have pretty more questions to ask, but since teacher is not letting me to get the answers to my question, probably I'll join your community. Maybe you answer me there, right?
Yeah, please do. Like I said, I'm fully transparent. I'm here every day to prove that not everyone in the crypto industry or arena field, whatever you want to call it, are here to scam people, to pump and dump, to rug pull. Like I said, I've been the victim of rug pulls and pump and dumps more than I can count, just like I'm sure many people here, which is why I'm here to hold the floor, and any sales will be reinvested right back into Timor, into all the different marketing, AMAs, community contests, and different travel utility exploration, partnerships, and surprise drops that we're planning on the roadmap.
Elvis, are you here? All right. Thanks for your question, Elvis.
Thanks,
Decryptor,
Max.
go next. Decryptor.
Hey, Sean, how you doing?
Doing good, David. How about you?
I'm doing great. Thanks, Addison, for the opportunity. Well, here goes my question. Well, I would like to know, and what is the
Oh, it looks like you're mute. Your mic got cut there.
Yeah, possibly it's the internet connection. It's just it could be possibly his internet, or he muted himself.
oh, am I audible now?
There you go. Yep, can hear you.
So I just want to know, what are the advantages of using your platform, and is it friendly to beginners? And do you guys have enough and a strong community to achieve your goal?
That is the plan and the hopes. We're working on building the community. Again, I'm not, like I said, I'm being fully transparent here, building it from the ground up. But already a lot of early interest, a lot of early people wanting to get more involved in different ways. Um, but what really needs to happen first is they need to see traction on the chart. So buys need to be coming in order for them to start taking this a little bit more seriously, which I'm here to continue doing by continue spending my own personal funds into memes and marketing and AMAs if needed. Because, like I said, I'm here for the long haul. I see Timor as being what Doge is for tipping. Timor is for movement. And we all know people are going to be using mobile apps and cryptocurrency more frequently around the world, especially when they're traveling and booking different flights and booking hotels and booking reservations wherever they're going. And Timor can be the one that they use to be able to tip during those things and earn exclusive perks. But like I said, right now we're starting meme driven first, trying to get the meme coin community involved before going into real world utility, not the other way around. But that is the long term goal.
All right, Sean. Thanks. I have one more question, if I'm allowed to ask that, Addison.
Shoot it.
Well, I have some friends who might be interested in projects like this. If I was to market this project to them, what would be the selling out statement or features of the project that would make them want to be involved?
Um, I would say what makes Timor unique is the fact that it's built on Solana. Solano network, which everyone knows is extremely fast, low fees. Um, it was launched on Moonshot for like I said, those aren't aware. It is a US based app and platform, but again, it can be bought by using the contract address in any Dex screener or Dex Tools platform. The liquidity pool is burned forever. Ownership of this is renounced. I do not own it. I am a part of it, and I'm trying to build a community around it. There's no taxes. There's no dev wallet. It's 100% community driven. Like I said, I'm just here to lead the charge and try to share my passion that I have for crypto and meme coins and travel all in one together with the rest of the world. And I can imagine I'm not the only person that feels the same way and is looking for a trustworthy community out there that they can go to and feel, okay, yes, this is the right one for me.
All right, thanks so much, and thanks for the answers. Thank you, Addison, for the opportunity.
Of course, appreciate the questions, David.
Yeah, the crypto, go ahead, man.
Well, I'll first of all like to thank the dev for answering the questions, for making sure it's so transparent in answering the questions rather. First of all, thank you. So my first question is, can you explain how the team token integrates into your loyalty or reward system?
I'm sorry, could you repeat that one again?
Yeah, I said, can you explain how the T-Mo token integrates into your loyalty or reward systems?
How it's going to be integrated?
Yes, how the T-Mo token integrates into your loyalty or reward system.
So like I said, as far as a loyalty or reward system, as far as like people that are like planning on possibly staking it, we are exploring staking at this time. But I'm looking for holders to vote on those decisions themselves. As like I said again and again, this is going to be 100% community driven. I'm just leading the charge as a transparent dev, saying what happened to me, what my idea is, what I'm passionate about, and what I'm here to prove and do. So as far as integrating it more, people will be able to earn exclusive NFT travel perks, like a NFT passport travel. Be able to earn Timor back by booking through different affiliated travel agencies. Whether you're booking like a flight, you're booking a hotel, you're booking an Airbnb, you're booking a restaurant even. It doesn't matter. I'm looking to find a way to integrate Timor into just about every aspect of travel.
Oh, wow. That's really nice. I really like that. My second question is, are there tiered benefits or cashback models for frequent users?
Say that again? I'm sorry?
Are there tiered benefits or cashback models for frequent users?
Not at this time, but as long as Timor does gain traction and more buys start coming in and we get more visibility and we continue to have the interest that we've gotten back from the community and the great feedback and continue having conversations with the different travel influencers, I definitely see that happening more down the road.
Wow, that's nice. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate the way you answered the question. I have just one more question left.
Mm-hmm.
So the question is, earlier you mentioned that Timo token is going to launch Solana.
It's already launched.
It's already
It is.
launched on Solana. So what benefits does it add to the ecosystem?
What benefits does Timor add to the Solano ecosystem?
Yes.
Well, like I said, as far as it's starting off as a meme coin, right? I noticed that that a lot of meme coins didn't have real life utility. And especially a lot of those meme coins are being launched on the Solana network. So, like I said, I recognize that there was a gap there, and and I wanted to take a chance to combine the meme coin culture with real life utility of it. Did that answer your question?
Yeah, I couldn't get the last part.
As far as the last part, like I said, I'm just trying to get bridge that gap that I recognize between the meme coin world and the travel world, and not just the travel world, but also meme coins having real life utility, right? If everyone's aware, Doge is used on Twitter and different platforms as a tipping mechanism. I envision Timor to be the exact same thing. Doge is for tipping, Timor is for movement. So people traveling anywhere in the world, doing any type of movement, booking any type of reservations for whatever they're trying to do, we're looking into integrating into that down the road. But like I said, that is not our first path to get there. We're using the meme coin culture and hype behind it to build up to that, not the other way around.
Wow, wow, wow. That's a really broad project.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I really appreciated the way you answered the questions. I really appreciate it. Well done.
Thank you. And I appreciate all the questions. And I hope, like I said, I'm here every day to prove what Timor is about and be fully transparent about it. And I hope that everyone recognizes this is a really get in early stage for everybody. We're currently at a $9,000 market cap, guys. That's it. And I am not giving up, and I have a lot of plans here and am determined to make it happen. So, like I said, Timor is not just about combining the crypto world with the travel world anymore. It's also about a story of resilience for me. It's a comeback story. And like I said, who doesn't love a comeback story, right?
Yeah, that's
Exactly.
true.
Yeah, thank you very much, the crypto, for that question of vindicated call. So what about him, man?
Okay, guys, can you hear me?
Yeah. How's it going?
Oh, very good. Like being you prioritizing the community is a very good one for the longevity of the project, and I really really appreciate that. But I have this question. So, in
Mhm.
the event of a crypto market downturn, how does travel with Timor plan to maintain stability and user confidence? Do you get that?
To be completely transparent, I feel like we're going to have to cross that bridge when we get to it. We don't know exactly when the altcoin cycle is going to fully pump and then maybe start to trail off. But what I do have plans for is to recognize when it's starting to increase. And again, my personal holdings will primarily be used to reinvest into Timor. So I'm going to be using that money to reinvest it and create more visibility, more attraction, more conversations with real world companies that I can develop partnerships with. I mean, like there's plenty of big ones throughout the world between Travelocity and things like that. I've already been exploring. But like I said, that is for the long term. And what I feel like I can do is ensure that I'm not going to be selling. I'm going to be holding the floor because this is a passion project for me. Um, and when the altcoin cycle does eventually stop, hopefully that I can have those connections finalized with the different travel influencers as well as different companies that we want to affiliate with and partner with that will be able to withstand whatever happens down the road, no matter, well, it's a bull run or bear market.
All right. Though it seems like you don't have a clear plan for when that happened, but you kind of understand and want to. All right. Talking about partnership, are there any confirmed partnership with probably airlines, hotels, or travel agencies?
Not at this time. Nothing is confirmed. We are in early talks, though. I have been putting feelers out there, and like I said, getting some good interest and feedback. So things are appearing promising at this time. But like I said, I'm fully transparent and honest here, guys. I'm trying to be a base dev, one that you can trust. So I'm not here to put my foot in my mouth and give you false information. We are currently in talks. Nothing is finalized at this time. If Timor again starts to gain that traction and visibility that I plan and hope for it to do, then that seems like a definite possibility down the road.
All right, all right. Sorry, and if traveling with Seymour, if it's not against your standard for now, they some of the people you are seeking partnership with. Can we know them on the live stream? Yeah.
I'm I'm sorry, I kind of lost you there at the end.
Oh, what I meant is, can you probably tell us some of the partnership we can look forward to, like maybe Fly
Uh,
Emirates, airlines, and hotels? I don't know if you get that.
yes, yes. At this time, again, I'm more so focusing on phase one and phase two. The partnerships, that's part of phase four for me. Um, but again, I've already started a little bit of it in that extent. But like I said, I'm not here to put my foot in my mouth at this time. I plan to just about reach out to any and all travel companies, industries that could potentially have a real life and real world utility use for Timor. So, like I said, I envision it being like I'll repeat it again. As everyone knows, Doge has become the kind of tipping coin these days. Timor, that's what it's going to be for movement. Whether you're traveling down the street or you're traveling to a different country.
All right, all right. Travel with Seymour sounds very nice. I don't want to take the time of the live stream, so I'll hang it here and I'll probably join your community and drop them any questions I have. Thank you so much.
I appreciate those questions. Looking forward to more of it. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah, thanks.
Hi, brother. Uh, Leslie, thank you very much for that question you asked. Was very interesting. I think there's a dude here. That really some question. What was his name? Dollar asked, what role does the community play in shaping the future of travel with more? Are there initiatives to engage power users or frequent travelers?
I'm sorry, you cut out a tiny bit there. I heard frequent travelers.
All right, the question says, what role does community play in shaping the future of travel with more? Are
Oh,
there
oh,
initiatives to engage
the
power users or frequent travelers?
the community is going to play a huge part in this. Like I said, this is going to be 100% community driven. I'm just leading the charge at this moment. I am a bag holder and investor just like everyone else in this. Just came up with an idea that about something I was passionate about. Initially got scammed, decided I wasn't going to let that stop me. I feel too passionate about this, so that's when I decided to buy everything back from a fresh wallet. So like I said, there's no dev wallet. So you can be assured as far as being anti-rug proof as possible. I'm not here to do that. I'm here to prove that not everybody in the crypto world is here to rug pull or pump and dump. I'm here for the long haul. So that as far as any kind of worries as far as what can happen, I'm here and I'm not going away. What I've already invested into Timor, I've already considered it a loss, and hopefully it'll become an amazing gain for everybody here. as I continue to use it to be able to give back to the community.
Exactly. Exactly. Got a lot of questions, but I think I'm going to send it over to you again. It's been a wonderful AMA, brother. And Sean, I know you really enjoyed this AMA for sure. I know you really enjoyed it. It was fun. And I know after this AMA, you're going to take some cool water. You've spoken a lot.
Well, like I said, guys, just to reiterate, for those listening, we're currently at only a $9,000 market cap, guys. For those of you that are just looking to make that money, you're going to be able to make that money quite easily if you get in right here, right now, because I am not even close to done with turning Timor into what it's going to become. So you're at the earliest stages of something that can become just like Doge. And that's what I envision. That is the long-term goal. I'm not going anywhere, and I'm here every day to prove that I'm as transparent as possible with everything going on about it, and as legit as most base devs come.
Exactly. So I'm going to stop the recording now. I'm also going to send it over to you. Yeah.